Hello, Desert Hills Bible Church. My name is Michael Zgoda, and I'm one of the elders here at Desert Hills. I'd like to share something with you that I came across in my Bible study recently. In the book of Job, we're introduced to a man that God himself says is righteous and upright. Then, by the end of chapter 6, we find Job in the depths of unimaginable suffering. He's lost his children, his wealth, his health, everything. A man who was once prosperous is now utterly destitute, covered in painful boils, and grappling with overwhelming grief. Even his wife advised him to just curse God and die. In this moment, his friends, who were supposed to be comforting him, began to hold him accountable for his words. They try to correct him, thinking they're doing him a favor. But in Job 6, verse 26, he responds, "Do you think that you can reprove words when the speech of a despairing man is but wind?" What Job is here really saying is quite profound. He's asking, do you really believe that now is the time to hold me accountable for a few words spoken in the midst of my despair? Words that in time I'll likely regret and mourn over. But right now, those words are like wind. They'll pass away. Job's response is a reminder to us that Jesus spoke of not breaking a bruised reed or snuffing out a smoldering wick. Sometimes in our attempts to help, we can end up doing more harm than good. As well-meaning Christians, we often feel the need to say something when somebody is grieving or suffering. But sometimes the things we say, though meant to comfort, can come across as insensitive. Phrases like, at least you had time you did with them in the end, didn't you? Or, at least they're not suffering anymore. These words can unintentionally minimize someone's pain and suffering. See, in Romans 12:15, it tells us to rejoice with those who rejoice and to weep with those who weep. Sometimes the best thing we can do is simply mourn with those who mourn. There are moments when words are not needed, when our silent presence speaks louder than anything we could say. If you feel the need to say something, it might be best to offer simple reassurance, something like, no matter what you need, I am here for you. No timelines, no pressure, no expectations. I am with you, and I'm not going anywhere. Let's remember that in times of grief, our presence, our willingness to sit in silence, and our commitment to walk alongside those who are hurting can be the greatest comfort we offer. May we be gentle with those who are bruised, and may we never extinguish the smoldering wick of their hope in Christ. When someone is grieving, it is not the time to admonish, but instead is the time to simply weep and mourn with those who are grieving. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday at worship.